Alright, and welcome to AZW Action. This is middleweight division action with Tanahashi from NJPW. And if you still haven't checked them out, you really should. Taking on AZW's Crock Ghemmorah, the nasty one. Mean nasty. Crock Ghemmorah. Alright, so I'm expecting a lot of counter wrestling. I'm expecting kind of a, I don't want to say vicious, but, you know, a real solid back and forth match here. These two have a very similar style. So, I'm expecting this one to be pretty damn good. Let's see what happens. So far, let's see. Just kind of slapping him a little bit there. Irish whip. Samoan drop, gets back up. Crock is in the black pants. Tanahashi, if you couldn't guess, is in the white and red. See, alrighty. So, just kind of feeling each other out here. A little bit of back and forth, a little bit of grappling, a little bit of striking. Nobody really getting an upper hand so far. Just laying in the boots there, but got caught. Oh, dragged over, posting leg whip. Slapping him down. Oh, gets caught yet again. The falling arm breaker there. Dropping arm breaker. So it looks like Tanahashi's starting to gain a little bit of an edge on Crock. I don't know. Gets behind him, and ooh, big belly to back side suplex there. Or backdrop if you prefer. Really interchangeable. Some would say that the only real difference between a backdrop and a suplex is that there's more of a build-up on the backdrop, and the suplex is more of a straight yank and drop kind of a maneuver, but sometimes suplexes aren't quite that quick either, so I would personally, the distinction to me is the elevation and positioning. A proper backdrop, it means that they need to go up into a near vertical or horizontal, a near horizontal position and be dropped back. Whereas a suplex basically means you're just grabbing them like that and tossing them or pulling them. Absolutely irrelevant, well, not irrelevant, just kind of pointless discussion or rant there on what the difference is between a suplex and a backdrop. Oh well. Let me know what you think. What is your criteria for the difference between a backdrop and a belly-to-back suplex? Some more exchanges there, and just a big kick catches him. Oh, Tanahashi runs in, but gets caught with a power slam. That was very quick. Off the ropes. Ooh, big shoulder block takes Tanahashi down. Crock kind of reversed things. Tanahashi gets behind, but eats an elbow. Gets behind, spins around, and throws to the outside. Tanahashi tends to be a pretty straight-laced wrestler. Doesn't really do the hardcore stuff or cheat. Just creating a little bit of distance there. But not necessarily cheating. That's just kind of tactical. Creating some separation between himself and Crock. Crock was starting to get the upper hand, and he's actually still managing to get the better of Tanahashi. Gets hold of him. Oh, double power bomb. And if you haven't figured out where he pulls his last name from, oh, and there's only 2 count, though. I wasn't really expecting Tanahashi to kick out. I wasn't worried there. He's a pretty tough dude. Not going to go down that easily, but Crock, of course, taking his last name from the biblical cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, so I'm sure you can take a wild stab at what he calls his double powerbomb finisher. Let me check my notes just to make sure I haven't remembered incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. Crock's still very firmly in control. Middleweight division, there we are. Yep, the sodomizer. That's what he calls it. And just slapping each other, a little striking back and forth action there. Tanahashi whips Crock. Shoots in, does not hit the elbow, out of position. Hits the running clothesline drop. Well, he may have been taunting him just a little bit there. Well, he certainly was. Just somewhat similar ways of taunting, I guess. There is one of those leg whips. Tanahashi likes to use the leg whip to soften people up. And it is a pretty damn good move for softening someone up. It wears down the legs, and a lot of the power base of a wrestler is in the legs. Like right there, a gourd buster. If your leg's jacked up, you can't do that to someone. Suplexes, a Samoan drop. If your leg's jacked up, you can't pick them up to do a Samoan drop very, very well. Right there, he just countered into, I would call that, that was definitely a belly-to-back suplex. Oh. Quickie DDT. Oh, and hits him again. Quickie DDT. Stepping outside of E-Fed World here for a second, there was absolutely nothing that looked good for him in the finisher, so I just went with something that pretty much every wrestler uses at some point or another, which is a good, solid DDT. I found some hacks that are supposed to duplicate his sling blade. None of them look very good. Other than that, the only other move he really uses that I can think of is another one that is not in the game, which is kind of that rolling neck breaker. It's a double underhook back breaker from Crock there. So I was okay putting Tanahashi in because his main move is the high fly flow frog splash. Of course, there's a frog splash in the game. And I found a really nice looking mod or hack that gives him the crossbody variation. Unfortunately, he doesn't end up using it in the match here. But, ooh, nice moonsault there. But, guess that was kind of my nod to the sling blade, the best I could get to it. But only 2 count. Or the closest I could get to it. So, luckily for the most part, he does not have a really odd move base. Unlike, say, Rob Van Dam, who pretty much absolutely nothing that he does is in this game. But enough of that bullshit, let's get back to the match. So, that Tanahashi managing to get solidly in control there for a bit. It looks like Crock might be getting a comeback, a second wind here. Managing to get out of the suplex, flow behind, and hit a belly-to-back side suplex there. Knocking him down off the apron after knocking him onto the apron. Tanahashi managed to go from being, and just knock clean the hell out of the ring.
2, 3.
Oh. Big kick to the gut.
3, 4, 5.
Hold of him and reverse suplex. Just
7.
Drops him right on his gut. Good way to soften someone up.
10.
Oh, and
11. 12. 13.
Sodomizer on the outside.
1.
Oh, he could have gotten a count out victory there. Not satisfied with that.
3.
Interrupts the count by doing slingshot cross-body dive. Well, slingshot splash basically out onto the outside, out to the outside, onto Tanahashi. Tanahashi getting a hold of him there. Single leg crab, working the leg a little bit.
14.
Likes to use the Texas Cloverleaf sometimes. Let's see. This could be anybody's match still. Both have had their share of time being in control.
2.
They've both hit
3.
big solid finisher moves. Oh, wow.
2.
And Tanahashi just went flying suicide dive right to the outside,
5.
completely knocking Crock's block off.
7. 8. 9.
You're not going to get a pin out there, dude. This is middleweight division.
11. 12. 13. 14.
And what's the thing? Oh, and huge dive to the outside. Crock getting out of the way, not even being aware of it, I don't think. He just managed to get out of the way.
7. 8. 9.
But
10.
Tanahashi managing to get him with a couple of kicks there. Back in the ring now. Maybe trying to psych each other out at this point. Not sure. Ooh, knocked down, big stomp to the face. Kind of a scraping stomp almost. Kind of hard to tell. Clothesline does not connect solidly. Both like to use that. Oh, going up. Ah, damn. I said vicious wouldn't necessarily be the right word, but so far they've been quite nasty with each other. That was a moonsault onto an opponent on his hands and knees. That's brutal. Get caught. Enziguri connects. Tanahashi picking him up. Goes for a big drop kick again. Crock rolls out. Hits that jumping back kick again. Dropping Tanahashi to his hands and knees. And again. Trying to keep him off balance. Keep him from capitalizing on anything. Hits the belly to back overhead suplex. Tanahashi getting right up. Showing how tough he is. Hits that second rope moonsault again. Gets driven back. Takes the enziguri. Crock picking him up. Gets a hold of him. Spins him around. Oh, and third time sodomizer. Double powerbomb. And he's dragging him. We're going to see a 3 count here, folks. 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. And Tanahashi loses. Crock gets the 1, 2, 3, and the W next to his name. That's a win for Crock Ghemmorah. Alright, everybody. This has been AZW. Thanks for watching. Up next, we'll be having a special match. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it's a special match. It's a bonus sort of thing. No, not really a bonus. That's the wrong word to use. It's something happened in pro wrestling recently, and I thought I'd do something because of that. So, we're going to be having Velocity Lightweight action coming up with Motherfucker Mike, your Velocity Lightweight champion, taking on PewDiePie for the title shot. PewDiePie's getting a title shot. Yeah. Okay, we're going to be introducing a couple of new women's wrestlers, Tusk and Zoe. And then Angel of Death is going to be defending his title against Australian Sharpay, who put up a really good performance back in the Havoc for the Holidays match. So he's finally getting his title shot. And that's that. So thanks very much for watching. This has been AZW, and one last time, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye to bye-bye.